In the last year, I lost the fun of playing football. Despite watching games every weekend, football became boring to play, all because I've become more lonely than ever before. And so for the past year, I wanted to see if I actually lost interest in the sport or if my own environment wasn't set up for success. This is my struggle with the loneliness pandemic.
Loneliness.
I'm actually feeling quite lonely.
Just as deadly as smoking.
1 in 2 adults in America are living with measurable levels of loneliness.
Free kick number 1. Let's go.
When I embarked on the journey of 1,000 free kicks, I didn't really know what to expect.
Bang! Quality! Oh, wonkers.
I figured the quality would progress over time the more I perfected it, but I was wrong in many ways.
This might be a mistake. I'm already getting tired already.
There were times where I was excited for the next chance, then soon I was dreading it altogether. I didn't understand why football felt like a chore, until I realized the game requires multiple people to play.
The knuckle is there.
It's not a sport like tennis, golf, boxing, or snowboarding, where you only need 1 or 2 bodies in order to have a good time. Football is a sport that requires 5, 10, or typically 21 other lads just to get an 11-side game up and running.
Free kick! Absolutely brilliant.
The majority of the time, players pass, move, find open space, take on 1v1 situations, and challenge for 50-50 balls. But if you train by yourself, all of it becomes less satisfying, rewarding, and most of all, lonely.
Dude, can we get a counter for how many times I hit the crossbar? Crossbar.
I always love to include sports into my fitness routine, but if you don't have anyone to play with, the game will get dull.
Erling Haaland has the bun of brilliance, but I stole it.
I imagine that shooting a ball into the back of the net would be fun regardless if anyone was with me, although I was wrong.
You're about to witness the greatest free kick in the history of YouTube. Hey.
1,000 shots had to guarantee some top-tier finishes, yet the real factor was the effort I was putting towards them.
My legs are getting tired. That was sexy.
In the story of Tom Brady, when he was playing at Michigan, he got benched to the number 1 and the number 2 quarterbacks. Nobody knew his name, and as a third stringer, he knew field time would be rare. However, when it came to practice, his coach always told him that it's not about how many chances or opportunities you get in life, it's how you make the most out of them. His reps were cut short as a freshman, yet Tom made each one count. The quality showed through, which has helped Tom become one of the most successful quarterbacks of all time. This mindset is what makes free kick legends like Roberto Carlos stand out. A lousy technique with minimum power or effort would never be strong enough.
For the prime players. That's going in the highlight reel. That was the one right there.
I thought taking 1,000 free kicks would teach me something new, but in reality it really didn't.
Top quality, my friend. That right there, that is very quality.
Sometimes if we try to take too much on at once, we begin to get complacent. In fact, the volume didn't make me a better free kick taker. It was the effort I was putting towards each shot.
That, my friend, might have been the best free kick of all time.
I felt embarrassed whenever I fluffed my shots. However, when I took a deep breath and focused on making each one the best that I possibly could, that's when I started to improve.
Oh, that was quality.
A strong set piece has technique, power, and placement. However, the number 1 component was the commitment before the kick. Without confidence, there's no possibility of it flying into the top corner.
I know what a lot of you are going to say. What are you doing with yourself? Sometimes in life you can have fun being alone. One ball is one universal tool that people use to have fun.
Throughout the free kick journey, I got comfortable being alone, learning how to deal with a missing chance and staying positive even when I just wanted to go home.
I believe in justice. I believe in quality. I believe I can score this shot.
Despite being alone, I tried to get excited and inspired, yet I felt this adventure was stupid and pointless altogether.
There's nothing more lonely than showing up to a pitch by yourself with no friends to play with. All you can do is kick balls at a net. Am I right or am I right?
I wasn't actually striving to master the art of a free kick. In fact, what I was trying to understand was how to have fun playing the game I endured the most as a kid. But the truth is that it's impossible.
The saddest part is that you're all by yourself sometimes, and that's okay.
Nobody can replicate the moments of playing football with your mates. It's unpredictable, free-flowing, and 100% more enjoyable.
What do you think is the most important attribute of a free kick? Is it the power, the accuracy? Is it just the way that he strikes the ball?
Recently, I've been more lonely than ever before. Between technology, the headphones, the screens, and the digital apps that we cycle through, it's as if making new friends is becoming more difficult. We've attached ourselves to our own pixelated worlds and sometimes forget to come back to our own physical reality.
Cutting in on that right like Cristiano. Alright.
Our connections are diminishing day after day as it's becoming more common to eat alone and in front of a device instead of face to face with another person. It's as if we avoid new, uncomfortable, or boring situations because we find it as a waste of time.
I feel like as a young, thriving little boy, I had zero patience when I was younger.
One of my goals this year is to put down my phone and chat more to those around me. We are all obsessed with maximizing our time, though sometimes we forget to acknowledge the present moment.
It's tough from this range, I swear to God. And into the bin. Ah, shit.
Society is growing further and further apart, while depression and anxiety rates have only kept rising. We crave to stay in touch with others, and social media is a tool to do that, but it seems as if it restricts our experiences.
There's nothing else to do. As soon as we get bored, we flip on our phone and look at a screen, whatever we watch. It's kind of crazy. It's a little sad sometimes.
Because the truth is that we only want to surround ourselves with the things we like. We will only follow accounts, teams, and organizations that we trust and agree with.
He's gonna cry today, he's gonna cry. Oh, Cyper, he's gonna cry.
It doesn't make sense to hang out or listen to someone you don't like. The environment we create shapes the narrative we tell ourselves. This is the comfort crisis that's stopping us from venturing out.
That's what we call the Tottenham Hotspur free kick, cause it was so trash.
For me, football is a game I will always enjoy, yet the secret behind what makes it the most popular sport in the world is the community it brings.
In the social aspect, it's very important. And that's what I love about the game, because we play, we get to talk, we get to communicate, we get to laugh, we get to joke. Without that social part on the field, I mean, the game's nothing.
I hope everyone can reconnect with their closest friends again, because our tiny little bubble fantasies is what's reducing our happiness in life.
You wouldn't do it if it wasn't fun, right? I remember all the days playing high school. It was really, really fun, and sometimes I miss that.
And if you enjoyed this journey, consider dropping a like, and if you want to watch more, check out how I recreated Cristiano's best free kicks of all time.